21st February 2021. Welcome to the 10th edition of One Earth Choir. I am Anna Bach, I am the initiator of this project, and I welcome now everybody of you, families, children, grandmothers and grandfathers on earth, choirs, school, institution, association, orchestras and choirs from all over the earth, and billions of thoughts, of dedications, of intimate feelings of all of us, millions of persons which are following and sharing this project. We are dedicating the beauty of the symphony which we are creating with the sense of the symphony which we share. A symphony which we dedicate to the special moment which we all are living in this moment on our planet, and which we are dedicated to life. Life which makes our heart beat. Life where the rhythm of our heartbeat is not different, is not other from the rhythm of the cosmic motions in the universe. And we are dedicating this symphony to life, to the life which we are yearning for, all together, for our planet, for our green planet in the midst of billions of galaxies in the cosmos. Today, in collaboration even with Living Peace International, we have a surprise. We are sharing the wonderful vision of many young people of the earth which are offering us today their experiences, their dreams, their projects from all over the world. And a part of this, we have even a grand surprise today, which will be transformed, this project and our choir forever from now on. But let's start from the colors, from the faces, from the voices of many choirs which from all over the earth are dedicating today their music, and they are dedicating it to everybody of us for a grand moment of sharing. Thank you to all these voices which have dedicated their singing to all of us now, and I am honored in this moment to introduce to you one of the grandest scientists of the world, Professor Ervin Laszlo, system philosopher, integral theorist, Nobel Peace Prize nominee, laureate of the Gois Peace Prize and the Mandir of Peace Prize. Professor Ervin Laszlo, as you know, is the conductor of our music since 9th year. And this 10th edition, we want to meet you and be grateful to him to have accepted this role with all of us. And I say, hello, Ervin.
Hello, Anna.
As the conductor of One Earth Choir, which is your message today for all of us?
Well, it is a pleasure and a privilege to serve in this capacity. But I want to say that it is not just a personal pleasure and privilege, it's something very important for all of us. One Earth Choir means this is one Earth, one humanity, and one future. And we need to join together in song to understand that. It's not only to understand it, because when we sing together, we also feel it, we experience it. And today, in these critical times, when our future is at stake, when we have the hand-in-hand possibility also to avoid danger and to move forward to a better future, at this critical time, we need to experience our oneness, because only together can we solve the problems. And if we feel one, then we will join together. It's more potent than any science, than any explanation. Joining together, actually singing as one the world over. Congratulations, Anna, on the One Earth Choir, on creating it and managing it. It is my privilege, as I said, but it's also a great occasion for everyone to join together and feel our oneness, feel how together as one we can solve the problems, we can move toward a better future.
Thank you to Professor Ervin Laszlo, which in a few minutes will conduct the music of One Earth Choir, which we all will share. And now we have the first surprise, because One Earth Choir, in collaboration with Living Peace International, will bring us to meet the extraordinary experiences of young people from India, Philippines, Lebanon, Spain, Colombia, Switzerland, United Kingdom, and France, with a collage with their amazing projects, dreams, and commitment. But first of all, we have with us now online Carlos Palma, which is the director and the initiator of Living Peace International. Carlos Palma.
My greetings to the participants of the One Earth Choir, which today meets for a moment of co-participation and symphony, and recognize our many different non-native language as only one human language. As General Coordinator of Living Peace International, in collaboration with the One Earth Choir, we have offered to this 10th edition the participation of some youth, which are part of the activities promoted by Living Peace International. They represent the commitment of peace and its culture, assumed by more than 1 million children, teens, and youth of different cultures and religions, present in more than 150 countries of 5 continents. Today, we all want to be One Earth Choir together, that with our voices, our efforts in creating the most varied activities, projects, and initiatives for peace and fraternity, we can give to this humanity so full of challenges, light and hope, peace and harmony. But what is it that unifies us, that unites our voices in one choir and a single common language? Well, it is not so much the actions we perform, it is our being. The essence of our existence is our ability to be love in what we do, in what we say and think. Our ability to live ourselves to enter under the skin of the other, to live in our culture, to get inside the culture of the other. Or, as the golden rule present in all religions and cultures, do to the others what I would like to be done to me. Only in this way, when we love, we are ourselves, recognizing with new eyes around us that there is a true law in life imprinted in everything. A law that moves the stars of the sky in a concert of harmony, and the earth sings of the colors of nature. This is the eternal law imprinted in everything that may us recognize as brothers and sisters, created the ones as a gift of love to the other. It is in this inner and outer dimension in our life that may us recognize as one language, a one earth choir. Only in this way we have a new meaning, with new strength and a greater light, our commitment to today's world.
Hi everybody, my name is Neda Kainero and I'm from the Italian side of Switzerland. Maybe you should ask her. But I live now in Marseille. To resume a little bit my backgrounds, I started singing lesson with Anna Bacchia when I was 13, and later I made a pluridisciplinary bachelor in biology and ethnology in Neuchâtel, and then I did a higher diploma of music at the University College Cork in Ireland. And finally, I was 2 years in a professional music school here in Salon de Provence. I believe that art and all forms of creativity are very important for the society because they work as a mirror that allows us to questioning ourselves and to take some distance in order to see more of the infinitive perspective that exists.
Well, I am Javier Sabarigo from Spain. I'm 20 years old and I'm studying social work, the degree in social work at the university in Granada. Some months ago, we start thinking about the people that has been confined in their elderly residences, isolated.
Sisters and brothers for peace, we are so happy to stay here and send you a big hug. So I invite to my brother, Gabriel. He's with me for tell you about a simple experience with this project from the peace.
Hello, everyone. Well, thank you for this opportunity. We are very, very happy to share this experience with you all. And as Laura said, it's an experience we lived with an indigenous community of Colombia that is called the Emberas. They are part of the ancestral culture, and therefore we have found their great philosophical wealth amazing and very important for the process of building peace.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. Lovely to be here with all of you. My name is Lakshman. I'm from India, and I just wanted to share my experience of how I am living and bringing about peace in my community and at an individual level.
Hello, everyone. Hello, my name is Dona Shlela. I'm 22 years old. I'm an interior designer. I'm also a volunteer at Caritas Lebanon as a youth leader and also a sport coordinator and a member with Carlos in Living Peace. I realized and explored the real meaning of joy when we see this in the eyes of others, that me and the youth are the cause.
I am Corazon Dulce Bayaton, a teacher from the University of Santo Tomas High School, Manila, Philippines. I am also a member of Living Peace International. As a peace advocate, I believe that dialogue and friendship is vital.
Hi everyone, my name is Greta Fedegari. I am currently studying psychology in London University at Goldsmiths. I've chosen this field because I'm fascinated by the human mind and its great power.
So I wanted to bring about peace through art, and I did that. I started a small project called Dance for Unity, where I was just getting people on a Zoom call and getting them to dance for like 1 hour, and it was just busting all the stress in your home quarantine. So I feel that inner peace comes from some kind of fun activity as well.
Over time, we have been able to contact them and also make relations with every one of them, like a brother, siblings for peace inside the community that is also inside our hearts. They began to tell us about their experiences, even if there is violence and poverty in their territories, but they also told us about their way of living based on the Embera Subia philosophy, in deep connection with peace and harmony and nature.
So we think about why don't we do something to make them feel we are still caring about them, because it is so important for everyone, and it is so much more important for people who haven't been connected to others for months.
Art can help us to keep and develop all these levels of consciousness and communication that are beyond the logical discourse, and that I feel like humans seems to have denigrated and a little bit forgotten.
The great power of the mind deserves to be investigated for our future in order to somehow learn the best ways of utilizing it in order to enhance our daily lives to a level in which we would all learn to live in a way that is more peaceful and happy within ourselves.
With this, I think the youth of today must be given a proper venue where they can express themselves so they will not feel that they are useless.
Like you all know, we were already going through difficult times in Lebanon, but the explosion blew everyone up. Being able to act and do something about it helped both who do the work and who receive it. We went down the street after the explosion and witnessed the horrific scene in Beirut. Different support tents were held in Ashrafi and Gemmaise, where food boxes, hot meals, and hygiene boxes and medicine were continuously supplied. We were equally engaged in cleaning streets and houses that people can get safety back to their residence.
Last year, we had 3 meetings that we managed to do, and in each meeting, we could check the power of love that makes everything grow, to grow up the peace inside the heart of everyone, and that made us feel the universal fraternity. We felt like one single family, like siblings, connected with the past of our ancestors.
So we thought about writing them letters, and our idea was about writing them ourselves, but so much more people joined us. We chose much more residences to share this. So right now the project is like huge. Many people from all Spain, for the whole country, has contributed to this, and people from the north of the country, from the south, from everywhere, to make the elderly people feel better during this pandemic.
Now more than ever, we need to reconnect with the magic and power of life, because we see that the system we created, that is so somehow so completely detached from the rest of life, is showing its limits. And I think we need a profound change.
And I do truly believe that this peacefulness and happiness that we can grow within ourselves can actually make us live a happier life, not only on the moment, but like it can make us healthier creatures, more working creatures for the whole community. And this, I believe, could improve not only our individuality, but as a whole, as a collectivity, as a human collectivity.
As we all know, TikTok is a very famous app among the youth. That is why I want to adopt it in a more meaningful way, where it can be used as a platform where the youth can showcase their creativity and talents to express themselves through songs, spoken poetry, and dance towards a peaceful world.
As a message for the future, I like to invite each person to do humanitarian activity, like each other of us, to enrich their life experience and to fill their life in peace and love. I'm very glad that you gave us this opportunity to share our experience. Thank you.
I also think that connection and network like this are essential for such a change to happen, because we need new dreams, we need to find other ways of living on this earth. And my dream is that little by little networks like this could be the basis for such a new humanity to grow. I'm very happy and grateful for the invitation to this big family, and hope that it continues to grow and bring an awakened consciousness that we really need as humanity. So thank you. Bye.
What I was trying to do is a small step towards bringing about peace in my surrounding during all these difficult times.
This first step and the first meetings made us to dream with a peaceful country we want to live in. That happens when the people has transformed with the desire to love oneself and in consequence love the others as if it was siblings of the person's selves. This simple experience invites us to believe in every little step, because the love transforms the way to see the reality. You start to love with new eyes.
I do truly believe that if many people will embrace a more peaceful way of living, of embracing the great power that we all have within us, then it is possible that one day the world will be a more peaceful place, a better place to live in for all of us.
Akbay in English is to hug. This is an invitation to hug even those who are unlovable. This will be a webinar series for parents and teachers on how we can embrace the uniqueness of today's youth and how we can respond to their needs as their mentors.
The peace is we want and dream can only grow if we work together, one by one, so we can do it together. Thanks everyone to take part of this culture of peace, of this dream of having a world in peace. Thank you so much.
This was born as an experience to express them the love, even though they were like, they suffered the consequences of not being loved by the army, and they struggled with the consequences of that. So this is so beautiful to express them that they count as Colombians and that they count as our family as well. And we truly hope we can share with you in the future how this is going to improve once we go to the communities.
Everyone and each one has the capability to be a peacemaker. You need not have anybody or any organization. You can do it at an individual level, and you are already doing it even though you don't know it. So continue to shine, because and continue to radiate, because you don't know who you may be affecting positively.
In my years of being with the youth, I realized that our encounter with them matters. How we journey with them gives them a sense of belongingness. And if they feel they are loved, they too will be able to love. Together, let us have a culture of encounter rooted in love towards genuine peace. Maraming salamat po.
por la noche, voy en busca del olvido, voy en busca del olvido. Recuerda amores que se han dormido. Ya golbe celidara, ole lola, ole olu, la aziz amma sekhabalu.
Thank you to you all choirs and voices of the earth for the gift you are offering us, to all of us, during this transmission which we are sharing. And now we are going to Brazil to meet Simone Ramonoğlu, which is the initiator of the Antacarana Institute and coordinator of many groups in South America which are dedicated to the future of humanity. Simone Ramonoğlu.
Buen día, buenas tardes, Ana. Un placer muy significativo y muy profundo de estar con todos, con vosotros en este momento. El Coro de la Tierra es un movimiento indispensable en nuestra condición humana en este momento. Lo que me encanta con el programa, Ana, es porque la música y el arte es un lenguaje universal. Y es imposible no ser gentil, es imposible no ser humano cuando estamos adentro de un contexto donde el arte y la música hacen toda la diferencia. Y entonces, a partir del arte y de la música, si podemos conectarnos con nuestro corazón y conectarnos con nuestra conciencia, me parece que el momento absoluto para que todos los humanos, donde estén, en Europa, en Sudamérica, en Norteamérica, en Asia, en África, esta convergencia es necesaria y es significativa porque los corazones se unen a través del arte. Creo que sí, el momento y el trabajo que están haciendo ahora es de un significado muy, muy profundo para todos nosotros. Gracias.
And we have arrived to the grandest surprise of today. We are minutes from the beginning of the music of ONEC choir, which we all are going to share, and which I want to remind, which is the symbol of our humanity, of our unique human language on earth. A music like a symphony of billions of voices and of lives, which we are on earth. And this music today is not going to be spread only on our planet, but it will be launched outside, beyond of our atmosphere, towards, let's say, the universe, riding on photons of light. How is it possible? Let's listen the extraordinary scientist who can make this possible, and let's share with him his amazing discovery, which today is at the center of attention of the main research centers in the world. We are honored to meet and introduce to you all Professor Alessandro Pasquali.
Thank you very much to Anna for this wonderful introduction, and thanks for inviting me to this wonderful event. We are in a very special moment and unique century. I can remember this in this moment. 7 years ago, it was the International Year of Light of UNESCO. And UNESCO said a very important thing that I have always in my mind. Last century was the century of the electronic radio waves and traditional, we can say, way of communication. But this century where we are now is the century of light and photonics. And light and photonics is my passion, is the field where I'm doing research experiment since I was 16 years old when I started, and now I'm building a company and a new product solution, etc. in this field, because I really feel and believe that the light and photon is the future of the telecommunication, a big part of the telecommunication, but not only that, we will see many different new solutions that will arrive in this field. What we are doing now is to use the photons that if we think, usually we, all of us know light, know photons, so it seems something of very common. But if we think deepen inside the photon what is light, we can use, for example, to transmit outside of our planet what we are, what we represent, and what is our life. And in a moment like this event of today, I think and we think that could be very important to transmit our message outside our planet, our solar system, and extremely distant from us. So the music that all of you created will be transmitted in real time to in the speed of light to the deep universe. And you can imagine that just to see together, to relive together what is the speed of light, in less than 2 seconds we will be to the distance to the moon. Then in about 40 minutes, more or less, we are we arrive to Jupiter distance, and in 48 hours, more or less, we are completely outside the solar system. So I see we are, but also your voice, especially. So you are all together are outside, and this kind of transmission, it's unique in our history, because it's the first time that all different parts of the world are connected to send, as I said, what is our life outside our Earth. So thanks to all of you for creating this universal signal, and we will be together in this message. So thanks, and now we continue to this real-time experiment. Thanks.
And now, in a few minutes, the music of One Earth Choir, which is conducted by Professor Laszlo, the music which represents our humanity, together with a special vocal version sung by a human voice, the voice of Enrica Bacchia, who has dedicated her singing and the human singing to the life which is spread in the galaxies. This music will be launched out of our atmosphere, riding on photons of light towards the universe.